What's happening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is TrumpsPure and Donald Trump account bringing you another progress video. So today, as you can see, it's been a little while and I do apologize. I believe our last one was the 11th. As you can see, we got ourselves 99 cooking. This was no easy task, but at the same time, it was nothing terrible. Let me pull out our full gear setup here so we can take a nice screenshot. That was terrible as far as equipping everything. Here you go. This is the account as of right now. We've got the cooking cape right here. It was a 99. Now I know that it's... Oh, look at that. I know it just went to 100. I know that it's, it's cooking. It's nothing too great, but at the same time, it is a 99. It is a skill cape. It replaces the obsidian cape, which is great. It's cheaper than the obsidian cape, and at the same time, it is really nice to have a skill cape. A lot of people who are not, I'm going to say, masters of RuneScape, they appreciate every skill cape, and the masters, obviously, cooking is cooking, but it's still great to have a skill cape. It feels so good. I had this pure for a long time, and we have achieved a skill cape. So yes, it's cooking, I know, but hey, it's our first 99. We'll get a few more on this pure. No worries about that. Also, as you notice, I'm holding a Zamorak book, or the Unholy Book, whatever, the Book of Zamorak, the book where we get our 8 attack bonus and 5 prayer. That came from Horror from the Deep, which was a quest that we did. Everybody knows it. Very simple. About 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes. Get all your stuff beforehand, and it's about 5 minutes. So the 99 cooking, the last progress video, it was 89, and it took us... Goodness, it really didn't take us that long. I mean, the gains were real. It took us less than... Today is the 20th, and I've had it for a few days, so my apologies on... waiting to upload, but I had this 99 cooking for certainly a good couple of days, so really from 89 to 99, 89 is about 3.8 million XP, that ballpark range, 3.8, maybe up to like 5 million XP actually. It's closer to 5 million, because 92 to 93 is your halfway point. But it took us less than a week. There were some days we did some insane grinds, these gains that were just unbelievable. Oh, look at that, 89 is about 5 million, as we have the mining level. We had these insane gains. We would go and we would grind. A lot of it was done AFK while playing League of Legends, I'm not gonna lie. But in that final 98 to 99, I went from 97 one day all the way to 99, and that's going to be on the thumbnail. This big OS Buddy XP gain. It was unbelievable. We had a day, we pulled 2.8, 2.7 or 2.8 million experience in cooking in a day, in a session. And that was not at max capacity. We were AFK, we were playing League of Legends. That included all the times I got up to go do whatever bullshit I had to go do, get up to, the trash and all that other stuff around the house. Also, today is a great day. As you can see on this shirt, today is about the greatest day since, well, for our country, in a long time. Maybe since Osama bin Laden was removed, as far as the United States and the Western world is concerned. For me personally, every day is a great day, so this is just a pretty good day. What else? What else? We came back about 2 or 3 days into January, so we got ourselves the Dragon Scimitar. We have gotten a few little levels, nothing to rant and rave about. Obviously, 57 strength is actually really pathetic. I don't care. I like the accuracy of the Dragon Scimitar with 60 attack at such a low combat level. We're combat level 60. 76 ranged. I've been working on ranged AFK, like semi-AFK at Green Drakes, because I want money for green dragons, but there are a lot of these PKers that go out there for what appears to me to be no apparent reason. Like, whoops. So I just killed, I killed a few. This was actually more hours than I thought, because of all these PKers. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is the point of this? So I killed probably like 180. Those are 135 bones. It sucks. All the pures that go out there are like these level like 80 pures. So you're just north of the I'll show you the location too, and it's a really cool method. You just, just teleport there and you just run right there. But you're in like level 22 wild, so these 70s and 80s pures are just constantly banging you out. You're like it's like what the actual fuck are you doing is the question that I'm asking. It's like I'm not a bot. I'm not being a dick. I'm just minding my own business, and I risk personally nothing. I literally risk nothing. The setup for that is like a Dorgeshan crossbow, which is like 2,000 coins. These bolts that are 5 GP each, that hit like myth bolts. They hit like a truck for being the same price as bronze bolts. I strongly suggest anyone looking to train range pick that up. The crossbow fires really quickly, and it's like they get like a leather body. I mean, obviously, if I'm loaded with Dragon Bones, they get that. But what's the point of a PK for Dragon Bones? I mean, you're going to clear your whole inventory to loot items that cost 3,000 coins each? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, sure, you clear your inventory for, like, if you're on a main, you're PKing, you're gonna get, you're gonna go out in Edgeville using your Vengeance AGS combo. You pick up the Neotiznot helmet, the 150 something K for the fire cape and the fighter torso, and you get maybe dragon boots, maybe like climbing boots, who cares, but you get like a Helma Neotiznot, a rune plate skirt, like a dragon scimitar. Like, okay, you clear your inventory for that shit, but why do these people clear their whole inventory for Dragon Bones? Like, it makes no sense. Like, just go kill dragons. You'll get way better XP, and you'll get the D-hide, which you can then sell or use for crafting or whatever you're gonna do, and it just makes a lot more sense. So I don't know what the whole point of that was. If you go during strange hours, if you go like I'm on a strange sleeping schedule, so if I went like late night, it was actually very good. There were no PKers at all. But during the day, it was very bizarre and very stupid. So, I'm going to make a point here about just general tip and tricks, even though this is not a tips and tricks video. I sold the D-hides because I will never use them on this account, ever. But I did not sell the Dragon Bones, and the reason being is that someday, and I might do this sooner rather than later, because I don't really mind about the combat level. My goal for this pure is to be a high combat pure. I don't care about jamming a high range level into this itty-bitty little combat level. I don't give a shit about that. I'd rather be level 90 with 99 strength and like some nice 85 attack with range and hit points and everything along the way than to be level like 45 with a dark bow. That's just stupid in my opinion. It's cheesy is what I think it is. But my tips and tricks for today are going to be about resource gathering and selling and whatever. So, I got into this bad habit. Of selling things, and then I realized that I was going to rebuy them later. So, like, if you go cut a bunch of, like, U logs, which is really tough to do because it's skilling and it's boring, unless you're AFKing while playing League of Legends, which is not boring. Don't go sell them if sometime later down the road you're planning on doing fletching, because all you're doing when you go to the Grand Exchange, you do your little Grand Exchange dump, and you want to just sell everything just to get your cash as quickly as possible. Well, you click minus like once or twice on the little price indicator, and there you go. You've lost that profit margin, whatever you want to call it. So don't use the Grand Exchange. Avoid using the Grand Exchange. It helps nobody but merchants for any real type of RuneScape player. If your thoughts are on if you've got a map of what you want your account build to look like, in my case it's a 1 defense pure, I know I'm going to need 52 prayer at some point, do not use the Grand Exchange. Get your, once you set aside your bones, get the 52 prayer, then use the Grand Exchange. There is no point in going into the Grand Exchange. So this is a little bit on the 1 defense pure. It's nice. I mean, it's a cool little account. It's got a little bit of a skiller-esque type of build to it as well, with this high mining and this obviously now 99 cooking. We made some money. I'm going to do a quick little bank run. We have 4.291 million, 4.2 million coins. This is all of our quest junk. We have our runes tab right here, all of our transportation. This is our skills tab, which of course was loaded with sharks until recently. This is our looting tab. Obviously, we do not have much Slayer loot on this tab because we don't really have a Slayer level, which I may or may not do. Part of me wants to wait until combat 85 so I can use Neve because Cheldar sucks, and that's even combat level 70. So I need more combat levels before I decide to pursue Slayer in any way. This is our potions tab. We've got a ton of just random potions and food. I like to keep potions and food together for adventuring supplies, training supplies, quest junk, rares, and our equipment tab, which is just loaded with, stuff. So anyway, that is the progress as far as this video is concerned. I thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that it took me a little while to upload. I wouldn't say that I necessarily forgot. There were just a few things in life that that I had to go ahead and take care of. But anyway, I thank you all for watching. If you like these RuneScape videos, please leave a like. I'll still be uploading League of Legends videos. I've not forgotten about League of Legends. I've just kind of been in a neutral elo whatever. My elo's just been like neutrally not moving so much. We've had many series, and we've gone 2 and 3 in all of those series, and then we've gotten to the series again, and we've gone 2 and 3 again. So it's just been like really just like a facepalm type of adventure. So thank you all for watching. We'll get more videos out. We'll be on quite the grind with these RuneScape accounts. I will be showing you my main sometime soon. We had some big gains. We broke 100 mil XP, which is always great. If you like RuneScape, leave a like. If you like League of Legends, be on the lookout because more videos will be coming out for League of Legends as far as top lane, Tryndolf, Darius, those champions, bruisers and carries. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I thank you all, and have a beautiful day.